Captain, my captain.
Captain, urgent news from the General.
Why not really blow it up, Captain?
Captain Glove, embarking into hostile environment.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Captain.
No, Captain. They're alive.
Alright, welcome everyone. We are back with more bracket matches for Winner of Champions. And this one is going to be between Captain Crockpot and Karma. We've already done the draft, so we're about to get hopping into game one, which is going to be Tesla versus Little Red. But with me, before we start, we've got a couple fine folks here on commentary. Got Angel Cake, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I've had a great weekend, and I'm ready to talk about Unmatched.
Hell yeah. And then hot off a win himself, we got Ito. How you doing, man?
I just want to clarify, couple of fine folks is an exaggeration. You got one fine folk, which is you, one goat, and then whatever Angel is. He's here, I guess.
I'm here.
He's here, which is cool, I guess.
I work at the Turtle Emporium.
No. Look, I respected you until about 2 seconds ago, where I looked you up on you. I'm like, okay. Look, I've got evidence here. He said his highest win rate is Tesla.
I didn't say my highest win rate is Tesla. I said he's one of my best, I think.
We're saying 10 plus games, right? 10 plus games is a character you actually play. First things first, you got 22% on Golden Bat. How's that possible?
Because I don't like Golden Bat.
What are you doing?
You know, if anything, maybe that's respectable, you know?
Maybe,
bring him down the win rate.
Your highest win rate, actual win rate is Daredevil, man.
My highest win rate?
What are you doing?
Oh,
Explain yourself.
No, it's Tesla. It's 12, right?
Oh, well, most wins. Okay, you're 12-6 with Tesla, which is a 67. You're 11-5 with Daredevil.
Hey, but you know what? I'm 100% with Cloak and Dagger, 4-0.
Hell yeah.
Respect that. But the good news is,
second place, coolest character in the game, Electra, 3-0.
I got that sucks. That sucks. Okay, I am glad we're seeing Little Red Tesla because I don't know about you, Angel, but I can't speak to Little Red doing anything. I don't know how to play that character.
I actually got good with that character. I used to suck with her, but I practiced her a lot in Spring Showdown, and after that, I just honed in on her, and I understand it now.
Sure, buddy. No. All right. But we do have the foremost Little Red expert here, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you insist. I mean, I will say, that obviously Karma known for Little Red as well. Not surprised to see her be someone that he goes with here. I actually heard the players talking a little before the game during the draft, and Karma was saying that he wants to kind of redeem himself as far as Little Red goes because he had a couple early losses in the group stage with her, so, you know, wanted to turn that around here now that we're in bracket and it's a bit higher stakes. If you lose, you're out. So this one should be interesting. I think it's a pretty even matchup overall.
Chad is saying it's Red favorite. Chad is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's like a little bit. I don't think I'd say very favored. It's definitely it's one of those where I would give Red the edge.
Douglas, okay, let me make something clear. You don't have to be nice to them. You don't have to be nice to them.
See, that's your job.
No. Chad is wrong. See, this is where we defer. Darkblade, your chat is nice. They're wrong.
They could be nice and wrong at the same time.
They can be nice, but they can be wrong.
No,
actually, I don't know. Look, I played some Tesla, but someone here, he has his most wins on Tesla. So, Angel, you know a little bit more than me here. What's the sitch?
I definitely agree that if it was favored towards anyone, it would be favored towards Red, but it's not favored by a lot. It's not like super favored. I think Tesla has a very nasty kit into her being able to get rid of a lot of her cards between technical 6 random discard. 3 of them are top deck, the other 3 are in hand. But on top of that, I think the big thing is that Huntsman doesn't have anything to stop a lot of things that you want to do.
I mean, if this is Huntsman dead right now, that's
such
that'd be...
as double 7 hurts
So-
to your face. Yeah.
So how good is the matchup
Exhibit
now?
Exhibit A. If Huntsman dies without
Exhibit
playing
A,
any cards,
Huntsman is dead.
Yeah, that's gonna be right. I mean,
are changing pretty fast.
I'm actually surprised by the no block there. Just because. Oh
no,
man,
okay.
This is a terrible
Oh.
hand for red. Because we had the wolf skin to go up to 8 cards on the first combat interaction.
I want to make it clear, if that was a 5, red was...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just would have been over. That's really rough luck because, like, the wolf skin to start was fine, obviously, but then not having a good knives to follow up. Like, obviously, stones is going to be your ideal there, but even if you have something like Once Upon a Time just to hit back, at least that's something. But yeah, not having to do double skin is not ideal there, especially with the extra cards we saw.
Definitely not
the first one. We are going to run in
Also,
here with
like,
Huntsman and try to get some damage, though. Going to be a long have I sought you into an intense experimentation.
I mean, I think you could, like, a double spend. I think you double spend, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you get the health back. You draw 3. You are the wrong card
Step on
after
the
that
gas.
combo turn, so he does get to see the first card before he decides. But yeah, I think you pretty much always spend the 2 coils here.
Also, I do want to shout out something for this matchup. I have played a few times. X-ray radiation is an attack, not a defense here.
Yeah, I can see that.
X-ray
Yes,
radiation on attack
because-
is so annoying
because
for Lord
red-
in particular.
Red has the cards to just kill you, so you need to put your step on the gas.
Not only that,
and I think
but-
I agree that X-ray for that reason is an attack for sure.
Yeah, and it
It's not
disrupts
just that,
all the
but, like,
symbols
let's say-
except stones.
Yeah.
And like
Yep.
obviously red can get lucky, but even if she does, she's still losing resources. But a lot of the times you're going to be
But
able
potentially-
to turn off her effects as well, so it kind of turns into extra cancels. While also being a pretty good attack. If you have double coil to spend, you could also potentially get a pretty big hit in depending on what the card is. Like let's say you have double coil, and there goes Huntsman. Let's say you have double coil.
There's Huntsman.
And you hit a basket off the top. Even if she's keeping her effect, hey, you can turn your thing into a 7, which, especially if Huntsman is down, that's a lot of damage going through. So
yeah, all of a sudden, I think this is. I'm happy if I'm Tesla right now.
yeah. So one of the things that I look
Huntsman
at
dead, one card.
Yeah, one of the things I look at with red is the value that Huntsman gets during the game, because you're pretty much everyone at this point who's played competitively against red knows that you don't go for her until Huntsman is dead, except in some niche matchups. Ooh. Losing and never leave the path is pretty rough here.
Yeah,
You
get rid of
definitely
the
have
I'm
that. Doesn't matter for
Tesla
the
is
and I would just
happy
keep
right
going.
now.
but that is
Look,
rough
I know
for
I said
red.
use it on offense, but if that's what you're getting on defense.
Yeah. But no, I think that was on offense. Yeah,
No, that was an offense. Yeah, no, that was an offense.
Yeah,
Never mind,
yeah.
stupid. Yeah, yeah, that was a good offensive shot there.
We've got an Into
Yep,
the Woods
that
with
was a
Wolfsbane
path
going in.
on.
But yeah, looking at Huntsman, you're never going to get the healing off him, except in specific matchups where the fighter's strategy is just to kill red, but that's few and far between that a fighter can just ignore Huntsman. So he's always going to go down before he gets the heal, pretty much. Just because you can't let red
Would
get
love
that
a
much
repulsion
value.
here, personally.
That would be
Do
really
you not
solid.
think this is an eyes?
I mean,
Repulsion
eyes
would be nice here, in my
is
opinion.
telegraphed pretty heavily, yes. So that is a consideration. But there's plenty of things that it could be. Yeah, it's not
Basket,
eyes
yeah.
in this
I mean,
game.
okay.
I would be
now-
so honest. Even though Eyes was super telegraphed, I don't know if it's because I played a lot of red recently, but I just fully expected the basket there.
Fair. Yeah, it's always.
But I just
big mind
wouldn't
game.
want to use. Like, I think Repulsion is such a good card in the matchup. I wouldn't want to use it if I can afford to. Like,
If
No,
eyes is
that's
a
true.
possibility, yeah, that's fair. But yeah,
Like,
going back to
again,
Maybe one more action.
the Huntsman talk, I always look at him, since he's not going to get the healing, you look at how much value he gets. So how many resources did your opponent expend to kill him, and how much damage did he output, because you can still throw those big 6s. In this case, it was 2 7 hertz and a alternating current, which, I mean, it's a couple 4s and a 5, but it's not like that's all of Tesla's damage by any stretch. And Huntsman only got 1 Long Have I Sought You off, and it ultimately only did 2 damage because it went into an intense experimentation that healed 1. So I would say definitely a far below average showing for Huntsman in this current game. And often that will
Real quick,
determine.
I would like to see
pace.
Tesla. Yeah,
Yeah, heal.
I really like that.
or,
I think Tesla just steps on the gas here and smacks Little Red as step on the gas.
Yeah.
Especially with 2 wolf skin
She's
going, it's a lot of the tools that Red has to
Yeah.
keep up on card draw, particularly on defense. So if you keep card advantage on here, she's basically just gonna have to step off the gas herself, which gives you time to pressure her more, and then just puts her in a reactive spot where she might not be able to line up her symbols as well. Obviously, right now we've got the basket, which is nice for her, but especially when she is hurting on cards, that's where she can get into a situation where you're trying to line stuff up properly, but you're just not getting the draw, and your opponent's not giving you time to do so. So you can get into
Which is what's happening now.
Yep, looks like it.
I will say, great positioning for Red because
Yep.
Tesla's going to want to step on the gas here because otherwise he's going to overdraw. This position in particular forces either a boost or adjacency. So Red is going to be able to smack back, likely, especially since Tesla doesn't have any
Speaking
coils
of
right now.
smacking back,
Toss in a raw. Ooh.
I don't like going
I
for
don't know
the.
if I like that.
Yeah, I don't like going for the. I definitely agree pressuring, but I don't know. I mean, obviously you had Wild on top, so it was, and you can't be like, oh well, if it's Pelt on top, I don't attack with my big prints because Mouth is a problem. It could have been anything, so you have Mouth in consideration, but yeah, not having the ability to action gain there, I don't like using the last 7 Hertz in that situation.
Yeah,
personally,
Especially
it was
because,
also a great spot for a Repulsion Blast.
I would assume, yes, Repulsion Blast could have been great. I would assume that he doesn't have any kinetics in hand, because otherwise kinetic would have been the perfect thing there.
Yeah.
Because then if that happens, then you get only 2 damage. If it is once upon a time, you're taking 3, but you're taking 3 anyway, and then you're also getting full coils up.
Is this the turn to play remote control?
I do not think so. I think this was the turn to rebuild yourself, even if it means you're overdrawing. But we do see the aggro continue. Now, the 7 Hertz that you played last turn would have been so great here, because if you had 7 Hertz and fully charged, then you could attack here, spend the 7 Hertz, and then get an action and then fully charged. But
yeah, so in this case,
if
these two had been,
if these two had been reversed, why not play last turn?
I mean, it's possible they drew it off of the maneuver, but I do think that if he had the Repulsion Blast, I think reversing the 2 options there, doing Repulsion last turn and 7 Hertz this turn would have worked out better. I mean, obviously in hindsight it would have worked out better, but even just going off of general play pattern and how you'd want to line stuff up, I think it would have worked a little bit better. It's very possible that there wasn't a Repulsion Blast in hand, but
also
this has worked out really well for Red.
That would have been a great X-ray spot if he had it.
Yeah.
Yep. But now we are here. Tesla is dead.
Yeah, this is so
and
tough for Tesla now.
So
and I think
Tesla
this is a
needs
really
to
good
both heal and also get some good cancels in.
I think this is a really good example of how much damage Red can output when her effects go off.
Yeah.
Because in just the last couple turns, we've seen them go from basically even health to Tesla being at 5. And that was off of 2 card effects. So I'd say Red, despite losing Huntsman early, has lined up this middle game, and what might end up being the late game for this game in particular, very well, and is now much less concerned about the
now Red wins from Path and now it's just Path and Once Upon a Time wins. So
yeah, Tesla needs to line up the
Tesla needs that.
Yeah, the healing
that's
is good.
The first thing he needs.
Gets a little bit of chip damage over the basket as well. And now Tesla's gonna have to line up some good polyphases if he wants to survive.
Yep.
Polyphases, maybe an X-ray catching the other ones.
Yeah, X-ray would also be solid.
X-ray catching a Once Upon a Time would be huge, yeah. X-ray catching a cancel would also be nice, or the other
Red needs 2 more damage,
is
which
often
means that
a defense, but in this match, especially with Tesla being a little bit pressured on health, could be used offensively.
Ooh, yeah, Stone's a great attack here.
Death Ray.
Yep.
If you catch Death Ray, it's rough. Okay, we get a Once Upon a Time canceled by Polyphase, so that is some of the damage gone that Tesla has to worry about.
Yeah.
Red attacking again.
We're likely...
This could be an
You know
eyes.
what's great here, actually? This is hands, right? Because
hands does make sense.
There's no more cancels available.
Yeah, actually, that's
enemies
a good call.
once-
Ooh, it is an eyes,
okay.
though.
Oh,
I would have
Let's go.
expected
Okay,
hands as
number
well
ones.
because Tesla could not have stopped the hands recursion. But
Yes, I
hey,
could.
this does a very similar thing, ultimately getting 3 damage in.
yeah, and Red's back into the I just need 2 cards to kill you section where you just need Path and the other eyes.
Yeah.
No more healing
Well,
for
it's
Tesla, so
not-
that is
It's
the
not
rest of the game.
as easy with 2 Polyphases still on.
Oh, for sure. 2 Polyphases still being around, it means that Tesla is still in it in terms of that. He just
Yeah, 'cause,
has
like,
to
if you hit a
choose his
Polyphase into
combat
mouth-
carefully.
If that Polyphase goes into mouth, for example, that'd be like really good for Tesla.
Mm-hmm. Another
Because-
thing I will note is the spot for Red here is that she can stay in like kind of the spot she is in now. If she really wants to, at some point she could switch to the other solo zones or solo space zone. And the issue for Tesla is with no remote controls. If he wants to keep attacking, he's going to have to end adjacent, and with the health disparity as it is right now, it's just a really rough spot for him to be in, because to actually get the attacks off that he needs, Red can kind of dictate the pace of that, and in the meantime, if he doesn't aggress her because he doesn't want to get attacked back constantly, she's just getting time to find those tools that she needs and also try and make it so she doesn't have to, she can get through the polyphases to get the win, so.
I think, Tesla's gonna have to get some lucky discards here.
Yeah.
if he's
Yeah, I
gonna
think
make it
those
out of here.
X-rays are going to be, like, obviously lining up polyphases, but the X-rays I think are going to be more important, ultimately.
Offensive X-rays are gonna be... Yeah, because, like, right now, you expect a mouth, right? You go in, smack with X-ray, and hope you burn the mouth, essentially.
Mm-hmm. The other thing of note is that because Red's taking up one of these spots, Tesla can't go there to avoid Path, because Red can just pop out whenever she wants and send that pass, unless...
No, that's
that's
not an X-ray, that's bad.
I mean, that might just
that's
be
it.
game, as if the other path
Yeah,
is
you
in
cannot
game.
attack... The only card you can attack there is X-ray or Polyphase.
And there's Path. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, there's Path.
GG's.
I'm curious if Tesla had either of them in hand.
If he didn't, I feel like he should have just continued to back off. Play a little patient there.
I think he's pointing out that using both remotes early might have cost him there at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what
I
Tesla's
think
saying.
I liked the start. From
He had the
Crockpot.
X-ray
I
hand.
think. Wow. Interesting.
All right.
I liked the start that he did. I just feel like he kind of had too much of a rush after doing it, and then he just kept going when he didn't need to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just some of the timing on stuff. Like you said, the early Huntsman kill was really good. Huntsman didn't get much value. But then walking into a couple unfavorable interactions, I mean, that's just something that can happen with Red in general. And I think because of how Tesla needs stuff to line up, and this is one that I've played a bit, but actually not as much as some other Red matchups. So I don't think it's terrible for Tesla, but I think this does go to show why Red has that edge in the matchup and why you have to be very careful from the Tesla side. Because even if things go really well early and you get Huntsman down, you can run into problems.
I do think there was a little bit of like a misplay from Tesla. Like once Huntsman is dead with that little value, I don't feel like you have to like force those interactions, like the blank 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
The blank 7 hurts.
Like,
I don't like.
I like the immediate follow-up, especially after the draw, to get a big hand advantage on Red. But I do agree that perhaps slowing down a little bit, especially if you didn't have better things to do than
if you didn't have anything good to
hurts.
attack with, like it's fine to like take a turn, right?
Yeah, and like not having a if you had a fully charged, that changes the dynamic a lot, right? But without the fully charged, I think taking that specific turn to back off just a little bit and set up would have paid out a bit better ultimately.
Yeah. I think it was a really good opener, but like I feel like the macro game plan maybe was a little too rushed there at the point. Like using the other remote control and still having to like maneuver, and then that's red camp the spot permanently, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Was definitely rough.
Being said though, that is red done. This leaves just Yanenga for Karma, and then Crockpot has a choice for either Tesla or Bigfoot on the second game.
I would pick Bigfoot, right?
Potentially Crockpot's bracket game here, unless he takes the win and takes it to game 3. The winner of this game is actually going to be going against a player that I don't actually recognize the name of. I don't know if any of you do. Corazon Circo.
But yeah, we're seeing Bigfoot Yanenga. I think Bigfoot makes a lot of sense.
Tesla
Yanenga matchup is better.
Yep.
Yes, I agree.
And I was going to highlight, we did get off on some tangents, but I was going to highlight that I like Bigfoot next anyway, just because this one is less of an advantage. This is a very close matchup, and it can come down to a lot of really interesting endgame math and exhaustion considerations. But Yanenga usually ends up having a little bit of an edge. Honestly, I feel like whoever ends up having the map choice can really push the matchup in their favor. So going for the choice here is really nice. Let's see what our options are.
Look, I get it. You got the pockets, right?
Yeah,
you have the pockets.
You can use ability.
And not just the single zone pockets, but also like the bottom brown pocket and the bottom left pocket as well. Like those are obviously not 1 space big, but they're still 2 space big, which still forces adjacency and allows you to maneuver around the map while getting closer to Yanenga and eventually fighting her at the spot where she's going to be most of the game, which is center stage.
Hold on. Can I confess something right now? Is this a safe space, guys?
Sure. I mean, I guess this is a safe space.
Great. I have no clue. I played this matchup dozens of times. I still have no clue what I'm doing as Bigfoot. I just draw the cards and I follow the winds.
In your defense, I have no idea what I'm doing as Yanenga in every matchup. So
no, but like I'm sure someone knows. Like, what are you supposed to do with the horns, right? Because I always horns the archers.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's correct. I have no clue what I'm doing. I need someone who's better at me to tell me.
I usually have seen that work out better for Bigfoot overall. It's just a way to kill the archers without, like, overkilling them with a bigger attack, because they can survive quite a bit if they have the right cards. So
what are you plotting and planning here?
The horns are just an easy way to guarantee the kill on the archers and not waste any damage, which is nice. Now, I do see the argument that, well, and actually I've seen it too. I've seen people throw logs at archers just for guaranteed kills, and sometimes it works out really well if they block with something like a skirmish in particular, trying to survive pretty much every other attack that can be thrown. I
just want to say, some of us aren't frauds like Angel and have our highest win rate on fighters like Daredevil.
What's wrong with Tesla?
Tesla's fine, but your highest win rate is still technically Daredevil, and I'm judging for that. You want to guess who my highest win rate is with 10 plus?
So, what do you mean by highest win rate? Because I'm looking at my stats here.
I'm guessing by
not Daredevil either.
No, but like 10 more plays. Like at least 10 plays.
My highest is Cloak and Dagger.
No, but you have to have at least 10 plays, otherwise it doesn't count.
Well, Tesla has 18 plays.
Yeah, and Daredevil has 17.
Yeah, just going by percentage is what he's looking at for the...
You mean by percentage and plays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta have at least 10 plays, otherwise it doesn't count. That's
what's wrong with Daredevil?
I'm just saying, neither of those are Sadler.
Daredevil was my first main. Daredevil is how I found this game.
I will say, I just looked at my stats. I am at 2-0 with Krang, and I don't love that.
Quick, you gotta lose this Krang.
I am a 90 plus on both Sadler and Wukong, which I think says something about me. Which I think says something. I don't know if I'm happy about what it says, but it does say something.
There is something to be said there.
I apparently I like Sadler and Wukong. Oh, actually, shit, we're playing the game. Oh, man.
My highest
Sorry,
is
yes.
actually T-Rex.
Sorry, my bad. We're playing. What happened?
T-Rex and
T-Rex?
Yanenga. Yeah, so 82 for T-Rex, 81 for Yanenga, 75 for Red. I've played Red like twice as much as the others, though.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so we had an early skirmish by Jackalope, actually, into an Archer. Pin the prey, so Archer dies. A regroup is discarded, so nothing too bad there.
Why is Bigfoot at 2 I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, we've had some spicy starts here.
What did Bigfoot discard regroup to the pin?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, regroups are
All
also
right,
what
wow.
you want to fuel your discards for shield formation, but I mean, you have plenty of throwaway stuff. Obviously, regroups and stuff like Crash at times can be good to discard. Of course, if Jackalope has died before all the horns come out, that's another option, but you really don't want that to be the case.
Personally, I like tossing Disengage.
Yeah, Disengage is another solid one. Oops, sorry, I need to change color.
Ooh, yeah.
It was going to me in the turn order. All right, should be good now.
Wait, so what happened was
people can't see. Me.
Okay, I get the turn. I get what happened so far. Okay, I followed it.
A little bit of bruising. I would have personally liked if Jackalope had gone to the spot to its bottom left, because then it wouldn't get attacked right here, like we see the Archer getting attacking right now into him. And it also maintains Jackalope at that move 4 center spot, but that didn't happen. Instead, we're seeing the Archer attack. Still in zone as Yanenga. Could be another pin the prey. Could be surprise volley. I think it's probably one of those two. Yep.
Ooh, that's a good feint. All right.
Good feint.
Good feint.
That was 2 damage to Yanenga, in a way. If you think about it.
In a way.
True. Another cancel.
Oh,
my goodness.
There you go.
And this is one of the things that Yanenga hates in the
Alright.
matchup is that Bigfoot does have 5 cancels, and cancels are really good against Yanenga. If Feint wasn't already bad enough, a 3-value cancel usually full blocks as well. So
he's just that guy, huh?
Yep.
Apparently.
That's good. All I'm getting from it, he's just that guy. Feint into imagination, both volleys.
Yep. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Now, do we see a Momentous to finish this Archer off?
I mean, I expect it.
That could be really nice. And you just have Bigfoot draw again.
Yep, Bigfoot
Have
can sit in
Jackalope do
the
the
corner
fighting
here. Send his buddy out to fight.
Yeah. Bigfoot
Yeah.
draws. All right. I mean,
We're at even hand disparity. Slightly uneven deck, but not by a lot.
Bigfoot just presses the gas now.
And one with the land
see
after
it.
the Archers die, so just going to be a boost here, trying to...
This is a double
Jack-
attack. This is a double attack from Jack.
One with the land boost, trying to
seems
kill off
like
Jackalope. What if you have another feint? And you
If you have another feint, I think, yeah, it's a double attack. We all know that.
It's a double.
Ooh!
Jackalope dies.
Yikes.
Well,
I don't know
No
if I would have gone
defense?
for the shift in that scenario. I mean, obviously, you're
Yeah.
going to have something to draw, but that is nightmare scenario for Bigfoot.
Oh no!
Yeah, this-
You just gotta
that's,
go now. You just need to go. Okay.
And we have a
Wait,
horns to ditch
wait.
the
Hold-
field
hold-
formation. So.
you did. Why would you shift instead of horsing the Archer?
I'm assuming the
guessing
horns
that it was
just
drawn
run right
off
now.
of ability or this
Okay.
maneuver. There were 2 cards
Okay,
drawn,
that could be
and
it.
because I feel like there's no way you don't horns otherwise. So yeah, it
Exactly.
had to been one of the 2 draws that happened in between.
Okay,
You're
look, it's not
spot
law.
here, not going to a zone cutoff, which will prevent any after turn draw. We do see
Ooh,
Bigfoot playing
okay.
Crash.
Is
I mean,
this?
Are you,
This is
Are
No,
you
this is
trying to
not
end
legal,
with-
right?
this is offensive hoax. This is offensive hoax. We're gonna attack and
No,
we're gonna
but like,
leave.
if Yanenga has a shield formation, you're fucked.
we're
I'm playing.
good. Oh my
Okay. Sure. I mean, if
Like,
it works,
this is not
it
a
works.
family-friendly channel, was it?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Okay, wait, what the fuck is happening?
Okay, I mean, I guess if we're doing, I think
This
the
is-
thing
this is PG-13, okay? That's the one F1 we get.
This is how the game can go, and I absolutely love it. All right, we got a Jaws fainted. Yanenga still has one more action. Bigfoot is out of cards in hand, but I don't really think Yen can attack with her last card because
Yanenga cannot attack if she maneuver.
Imagine a
Hold
top
on,
deck
there.
long.
Hold on there.
maneuvers attack strong probability. No, if Yanenga moves.
Not in there.
Yes.
Going in there.
Yes.
Oh no!
He's gonna maneuver. He's gonna do it. He's gonna. He's gonna draw the last
Go,
log. He's gonna
Bigfoot,
go
go.
to the zone cutoff.
Do
He's
it.
gonna attack.
Go, Bigfoot.
Do it. Do it.
No.
No.
Also, we've established this is not Power Fairy Tale. No balls. No balls.
Dude, I've played for the Bigfoot side before. I remember the last time that I played this one from the Bigfoot side. I think it was on Sarpedon, and I was able to that map has a lot of. Oh, let's go! That map has a lot of hard cutoffs.
Oh, what?
Okay. We're staying center, which makes sense, but
You know what?
we had the
In
moment
his
where we
defense,
thought it would be.
He already got insane value as it is.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's true. Look. I'm a man of the people sometimes. Sometimes all you want to see is a big man through a big number.
And that's exactly what we might see right now as we see Bigfoot boosting
Okay.
into
I was on board with the other boost. This boost is insane.
Let's
Right?
get crazy with it.
This one is too much because Yanenga already built back up unless she perfectly didn't see any
Nah,
defenses.
it's fine. She's got
Yeah, which
she's got,
isn't-
she's
I
got
mean-
2 archer cards and 2 reds in hand. Let's go.
And even if she didn't and she takes, she's gonna smack you back hard unless you have
it's
exactly hoax. Which I guess you could. I guess you could have hoax.
It's hoax. We're going back to the blue. We're drawing. Oh, well, we are drawing.
Boosting. We're the regroup. So
It's fine.
sick.
Maybe she'll push us into the blue and let us draw.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
I do really like the regroup attack there.
Yeah, it keeps the hands even. Yanenga can attack if she wants to here, but it
That
looks like
was a
she's just gonna
skirmish
step
blocking a
away.
regroup. That's huge.
No, that was way for Bigfoot. I just don't know how to react to that. That was great for Bigfoot. I mean, if you have an imagination here.
Yanenga's playing hands.
Hoax, get
See,
in.
we got a hoax.
Let's go.
Do it. Do it.
Go to the zone cutoff. You have to go to the zone cutoff. Yep.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, he could even go to the solo
Or
spot
that
if he
one.
wants, yeah.
Or that one.
Double attack drop ability.
Yes.
Attack twice. First attack your last log. Second attack regroup. Win combat. Draw 3.
That would be
All right,
next level.
if this is a log, this is looking like this is gonna be ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. If that was
yeah.
hoax instead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so cool.
All right, look,
so
I still think this is not a bad position for
Not at all.
No.
7 health. Is not a lot of health.
No, honestly,
It's not a lot of health.
Crockpot has done a really good job here after losing Jack early to try and do what he needs to do when you don't have the damage from Jackalope.
Yeah.
And it is really unfortunate that we see both horns show up right after Jack dies, but that's just how it goes. You always draw the sidekick cards after they die.
Yeah.
But we've seen
that's one of the
effective
mechanics
uses
in the
of
game.
them, one boosting into
Yeah.
attack and one discarding to a shield formation. So.
I do want to confirm that I've been working with Direwolf, who are developing Unmatched to make sure that you only draw sidekick cards after your psychic dies to ensure
it's
an
in the
authentic
code.
experience.
That's got to be the it's not unmatched.
I'm trying to ensure an authentic gameplay experience. Okay.
I gotta say, great positioning from Bigfoot there.
Yeah.
Not only are you taking center stage, but you're forcing a spot where you can Yanenga can only attack adjacent to Bigfoot
Yeah.
if she
One
wants to
damage.
attack.
Yeah, we're
So
chipping
instead
away, and
Bigfoot's
also
going the
that's
other
another
way.
Jaws gone, so we're running out of like big
Yeah.
blocks for Yanenga. One Jaws, one skirmish left.
A double attack here could be problematic though for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
If Bigfoot doesn't have Feint or the Last Imagination, yeah, that double attack could be nasty. And there are 2 left in deck, but there's also 2 cancels left in deck, so equal opportunity. Would you see a shift into
yeah.
that point, though?
I mean,
Alright.
you'd much rather that have been a skirmish or a hoax, but you take what you can get.
Yep.
Bigfoot's gonna maneuver, attack, draw from ability. Watch it.
Bigfoot can go to zone
Yes.
cutoff. Yep.
Yes.
Watch him.
Hit him with a sap. Actually, hit him with disengage.
Ooh, disengage could be cool.
Ooh,
Oh, what?
Just a log. Just a raw
just a
log.
log to the face.
Sure.
All right.
Like,
Well,
if it ain't broke.
if it ain't broke, don't
keep
fix it.
trying.
It's correct. Yenenga. Still
Yenenga
2
has-
savageries and 1 shift.
Yes, and Yenenga has Jaws and Skirmish left for those 2 savageries. So Bigfoot is starting to run out of damage. He needs to line those last 3 up well, otherwise.
No, he has enough damage because he has a shift. Then
He has a shift, savagery, and 2 savageries.
Disengages.
boost.
Oh, disengage.
Boost.
You're right. Yeah,
he's
disengage
got a
makes
lot
it
of
enough.
4s left. Ooh.
Well, no, disengage.
That is one of them gone though. But
This
I
is
think he
savagery.
still
This
enough
has to be a
left.
savagery.
Yeah,
right?
well, and reaching this turn is perhaps worth the sacrifice because it's clear you don't have something better to boost with.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I like throwing a savagery here for sure. Oh, especially if it's
Savagery?
that.
Blank.
Okay, well,
Skirmish.
Well-
skirmish. You got down to 1. Holy cow!
And that gives Bigfoot the card draw.
Shift
Oh,
is
it
lethal,
does.
right?
Yes. And Bigfoot gets to draw. Yeah, shift
Shift
is
is
guaranteed, I
lethal,
believe.
unless
Yen,
Yenenga
can
can
she
double
go
zones.
somewhere? Yeah, she can go to the tri zone in the middle of the map. That's surrounded by the other
Yes.
tri and the 2 doubles. That lets her survive a shift with Jaws exactly.
Yes.
But that's, I think, the only spot on the
So
map.
that's the one way she
do
can
that. So
stay
if
out of
Bigfoot
lethal
just
range.
I will
goes
say
There is also
there
one with
and
the land
camps
left.
out-
She
True.
needs to play
There is-
it right now.
it basically, if she can play it now and get into that spot, that's best case for her.
Which it looks like she's looking at her
No.
hand. Nope, just a boost.
Okay, we are going to
And
see
now
the
we
one
see
with
the
the
land.
land. So okay, we're just trying to
Not
get as
going
far
to
away
the
as
spot, though.
possible.
But
Yeah, but going to there puts you way too close to Bigfoot, I feel. I mean, it's literally a
Yeah,
single maneuver
probably.
without boost, so you don't need to do it here if you have the healing.
Bigfoot, I think you're safe to take center stage here, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
Nah!
wanted to. Okay,
Oh!
You know what? Don't
If you
don't
haven't,
listen to me.
if you haven't flown it,
Yep.
like if he had it, I 100% approve of this.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't need no
What are we hitting with?
stinking
You know what? Hit with the
passes.
4th log.
Okay,
Ooh, that's
get
one.
back into the
One.
danger zone.
Yen taking the
Back
right spot
into-
here.
It's good that Yenenga stops ability here.
Yeah, I guess either tri-zone works for it.
That's also true. Yes. So you
It does stop
disengage.
ability. Does Bigfoot just die to double attacks here?
It's very possible.
Possibly.
If Yenenga has 2 double attacks,
Depending on what he has left in hand.
Yeah. because I mean he could have a hoax. He could have a hoax.
If he has hoax, he's fine.
Well, not it. Yeah, if he has hoax, he's probably fine. This is the
what if
point
it's
where you master
hoax?
hunt for more draw.
I was gonna say, what if it's master the hunt and double attack? You double attack
What if
first
it's
and then you master.
master? Yeah, you master hunt, maneuver, double attack, win. Calling it.
And that's where it's...
This was a great game. I'm enjoying
No, this
myself
is-
thoroughly.
This has been great.
I
You see a
remember...
maneuver
I
instead.
remember in some cases in this matchup that it can get very like mathy at the end for exhaustion and stuff. This one's just full pedal to the metal, just absolute craziness. And that is how you have to play it. I mean, from the Bigfoot side, that might just be generally how you want to approach it. Anyway, I think the more that people played in the old style of this matchup, the more it was clear that Yenenga had the advantage.
Oh
He's
crap!
got a
So-
boost.
Seeing
He's gonna-
oh, this is
Sticks
another
away.
spot. Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
Yeah.
I will say, if Bigfoot has the other log, and if Bigfoot has, oh no, there's no more boost.
Yeah,
It's
no-
never.
yeah, no more
Actually, if he has,
No, yes, there
Savage
He has
is.
has
imagination.
Bigfoot has
And savagery. Yeah, if he
and
has...
Imagination
Savage, if he
too.
has Savage and shift,
Yep, here it is.
He's
oh,
boosting it in. He has
He
to
has
go
to
to
go
the
down.
single.
He has
though.
to go down.
He has to go to the thing.
yeah, he has to go down.
He has to go to the single.
Yep.
And if he has shift, he kills.
Does he have it?
Oh no!
Ooh, he's
he
going the
doesn't
wrong
see it.
way.
He doesn't see it.
He's going the wrong
He
way.
doesn't see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
no,
counted
he
the
doesn't
bottom
see
way. Doesn't have it though.
Is this a throw?
Oh,
It's a skirmish.
Oh, it's just skirmish hooks. It seems like neither of them had it.
Yeah.
Neither of them had.
Yeah, I think he counted the
We see
bottom way,
skirmish.
but he counted to the double zone. I think partially maybe the Rex thing being in the way just maybe is like, it's easy to miss a longer connection like that, especially.
I will say, double attack is very scary now.
Yeah.
Yes, double attack is even scarier now. There's only one hooks left. Bigfoot is going to be able to draw with ability if he chooses to, which I don't see why he wouldn't. And then it's just going to come down to whether or not Bigfoot has hoax or imagination for that second action from Yanenga.
Well,
Which actually you did boost away your second imagination. Actually, no, there's a huge problem. I don't feel like you should have gone for that because you boosted away your imagination.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I would have only gone
You're
for that
just-
if you had the shift because the shift is lethal. So
Yeah.
now you only have
Yeah.
hooks left to block with in the game. And regroup, which could matter.
Yeah, that's
For what it's
true.
worth.
It could matter, that's true. But if you think it has a Master of Thought here, that's... Master of Thought, maneuver...
We see Master play.
Okay.
Doesn't
Okay.
boost those, so there's only one action
regroup here
left for
saves him
Yanenga.
from dying to double attack.
Yeah, it's true.
The regroup actually does save him. This has to be double attack. I don't
It
see
also draws him
anything
into
else it
what
would
he
be.
needs to
Or it could be
potentially
surprise.
kill here.
It could be surprise.
Okay,
Could be.
And we do
Ooh,
see that
that's
it is surprise
massive.
volley. That's enormous, especially because there's no more cancels, so it means that that's going to allow Yanenga to come in. And even if Bigfoot
Hold
does
on.
attack here,
No,
If
I
she-
was gonna say, is it a world like where you savagery and get Yanenga too, but not in that positioning?
That would have been really interesting.
no. And,
If he
and
could
on top
align
of
that up, like that would be
on top of that, if Bigfoot, oh no, if Bigfoot attacks right now and shield formation goes up, I think Yanenga might have it.
Oh, that's a good
because then
point.
Bigfoot can't discard, and then Yanenga brings back the other archer.
Yeah, that I think that imagination is gonna come back to bite him. If you don't have shift, I don't think you go for that.
Yeah. No, I really liked it.
I thought that
especially being
had to
able
be the
boost.
shift.
Because if you had the shift there and you boost down to that solo spot, it was just guaranteed. I think if you don't have it, you just wait. Because
I think
can
you
always
have
do
to
that
gamble
play
Yanenga having no
later.
defenses here. I think you have to.
Yeah.
I think you have to gamble
Yanenga-
Yanenga having no defense.
I think Yanenga might have it now. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
that imagination risk, I think, was just too much. I think you only went for that if you had the shift.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
because
you
it
just
you only
also
went for it
lets the
because
of-
surprise
yeah, I
volley
agree.
heal effectively, which is rough.
Mhm.
Yeah, that imagination
Is there a route?
No, like
because it's the last
especially because he
hope.
didn't have to go for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
he did not have to go for it.
He didn't have to go for it because he had confirmed lethal with shift, right? He could always block with imagination and then attack with shift to win.
As long as Yanenga doesn't go
Do
to
you-
the middle spots, but yeah.
Yeah, but
What
like
if
you
Bigfoot
can.
walks away right now and makes Yanenga approach because she's at 1, so she has to, and then you try to double attack after, maybe? Because you, funnily enough, like I said,
I mean, Archer's
that
gonna move in
regroup
and
allows
shift,
you
you know?
to survive a double attack. Oh, there's one more shift left.
There's one more shift left.
Yeah, that-
That's the issue.
Yeah, that might have been it.
And there's
Probably
also
that
there's also a
imagination
divide,
stuff.
and there's also a divine conquer, which is actually massive right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Oh,
this. Just
man.
gambling on Yanenga having no defenses is the correct play. I think
Yeah.
that's the only win con here.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to, yeah. See
Ooh.
the shift.
Oh man,
Oh my gosh.
it's gonna be one short.
Okay.
The archer dies, but that's it, because there's just regroup left to block with. Which will survive the double attack for what it's
he
worth,
lives.
but
He lives. If he has the regroup, he lives. And
If he
then
has the regroup,
Yanenga
he
doesn't.
lives.
Yanenga can't stop the savagery.
That's true. Oh my goodness.
Yanenga. No,
Oh no,
this is-
she has a. She need to
no,
have
there's
jaws.
a Jaws.
Not
She has Jaws.
present.
She has to have jaws. She has to have jaws. That's true. If Yanenga doesn't have jaws, Bigfoot wins this.
That is hilarious.
Yes. And Yanenga also has to... No, just needs to have Jaws.
Just jaws. He has to have jaws. Jaws has to not be the bottom cards. That's what it's gonna come down to. All right.
Mhm.
That's literally it, right? Like, there's no other math here. If Yenenga gets the jaws, she wins. If she doesn't, she loses.
Oh, man.
Yes, I think. And she has to maneuver first action, so if she's attacking Bigfoot, she's gonna end close to him.
Yeah, that part doesn't
If I'm
necessarily...
Yenenga, I look for Jaws. Unless I already have it.
All
Do
right.
you have the regroup?
You have to imagine he has jaws, so that you have to imagine jaws is at that scored.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be maneuvering.
Does he have the
otherwise.
regroup?
Are the regroup bottom 2?
Oh? Still deciding his positioning.
Oh my god, he might not have the jaws.
What a nail biter.
Might not have the jaws. And Bigfoot might not have the regroup, honestly.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
possibility.
Bigfoot might also
Like-
not have the regroup, so do you take the risk, or do you try to see if your next card is the
Bigfoot
Jaws?
has two savageries, two savageries to regroup, and what's the last card? And jackal
two,
points.
two savageries, regroup, and jackal points.
Alright, Bigfoot maneuvers, boost attacks with savagery, and if he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses.
Yep.
Yep, that's what I would do.
That's it.
I mean, he's
you just
guaranteed
go.
to have a savagery, so he can't be in a spot where he doesn't have one.
Yeah, it's
He
one.
just boosts
There's
with
nothing
the
else
other
to
card,
it.
'cause
Does Yenenga have jaws or
the
jaws
regroup
bottom 3?
and the horns both get him there.
Yep. And even though Bigfoot
that's
technically
all
wins
it
if they
is.
both walk away,
And I feel like because Yan didn't attack,
yeah,
she didn't have it, so
Bigfoot-
there's a
No,
1
no,
in
no,
4
he doesn't.
chance that she drew into it.
because
Bigfoot doesn't.
The problem is
Bigfoot
that
doesn't win if he walks away.
Yeah.
he doesn't. Yes, because then Yenenga comes at the end and then it
No.
attacks and then regroup draws and kills them. But that being said, we need Bigfoot to just go in here and take the chance, no matter
Yeah,
what.
no, I think
don't
he's trying to see if there's anything else, but it is literally just jaws in hand. Yep, boosting in.
He's able to boost with the horns, which is nice.
It doesn't matter.
And you just see is Jaws bottom 3. It doesn't matter whether or not, because Jaws is always going to be 4 minimum, which is exactly enough to block savagery.
Yep. Does he have the jaws? Or are we getting game 3? He does have the jaws.
No!
He does have the jaws. No,
doesn't have the jaws!
He doesn't!
Oh my goodness! Crazy.
Oh my god!
It was bottom card.
And he did have the regroup.
That's crazy. What a great
Game 3, baby!
Holy crap. What a set!
Yeah, that
My
was-
lord.
Banger game! Honestly, banger game. 10 out of 10. That's what I want to see.
Seriously.
Wow.
We went from it's all over to we're so back to it's all over to we're so back to it's all over to
Yeah,
we're
It
so
was
back.
really
Those are the best kind of games.
I fully thought, okay,
Wow.
Yenenga's a 1 HP. Bigfoot wins it. Bigfoot boosts in with an imagination. I'm like, Bigfoot loses it because he doesn't kill.
Yep.
And he had the guaranteed lethal, and then he barely finds the savagery in time and avoids the jaws.
Yep. Just enough.
I mean,
just enough.
Cinema.
I think like both players could have done some stuff a little cleaner, right? But in the end, the game delivered.
But that's the nature of the game, right? Is that like
Yeah.
at this high caliber of play is like balancing. I need to play correctly. I also need to play in the right time, and I'm also like obviously
Okay, no,
nervous.
right, okay,
It happens to
let
all
me-
of us.
Yeah, okay, that's the
so-
pressure of the situation I get. But like, if I'm big for there, I am playing if Yenenga is at 1 HP, I'm just playing for that shift, right?
For sure, and there's just a
But yeah,
possibility
but
they
like,
might not have seen it.
I
you know?
will say it is very hard to see it. That's the thing that's very hard to see at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like we
That one's
have an
very hard to
outsider's
see.
perspective.
100%.
They're in the heat of the moment. I'm sure their hearts are beating like crazy right now.
Also, you're too nice, and I'm not, and that's it.
But thanks.
Yeah. Ugh.
But
No,
this
that was-
is
that
it.
was a-
Game
that
3.
was a
We
crazy
have
game.
Nikola Tesla into Yenenga. It is going to be Yenenga's advantage. So we're going to see what map we end up on. What a great and terrifying way to start your bracket run, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
This is it. Both of these players, this is for one of them. This is their last game for Winter Champions 26. So the pressure is definitely on for both of them. I'm sure that their computer mice are definitely shaking. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
We are sitting up here. It looks like all three of our games are on the globe.
You know, this is the place to be. It's what's happening.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess, right? And it didn't break for both of them, and it did break
they
once
both
for
won.
both of them.
Okay, hold on. So, Yenenga picked position and Tesla picked map? Wait.
Yenenga lost, so Yenenga chose position, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yenenga chose position. Okay, yeah, sure. I get it. Sure.
Yeah.
I kind of see it.
Yeah, no, I don't hate it. I was so ready to hate it because that's who I am as a person. I'm ready to hate. I don't hate it.
We do see Kinetic get set up here immediately for free. There is going to be a discard that's going to have to go through. We'll see what Tesla's dropping. It's never a good thing for Tesla to discard because all of his cards are good.
Well, you just saw Kinetic, right? Like, that's not. That's at best. That's
And you don't need to play all 3 intense, so that's fair.
Yeah, that's true. But I think you'd like to have one in hand early, just in case Yenenga likes to pressure you.
It's possible we have.
My guess is he might have another one in hand.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
the
obviously,
downside here is that without remote control, you're gonna have to like go for the archer here probably, or just accept that you're losing.
or you just have what you need.
Or you just have what you need when you need them.
So
and now
remote
all you need to
control
do
is real nasty with.
Yenenga better have a skirmish here.
Yeah, she needs the skirmish. Otherwise.
Yeah.
She needs that skirmish.
Skirmish. This is just going to be a skirmish check. I think you do it
gets
anyways, even with skirmish in mind.
Yeah.
I agree you do it anyway, but this is just a skirmish check.
So for anyone who's not aware, the remote control into Lightning Storm wipes out the archers unless you have specifically one of the movement effects. I mean, in this case, skirmish is the only one that will stop the archers from dying if Yenenga is attacked. Stallion would get her out, but that's not the important part here. And it looks like we are going for Yen. Does have the skirmish.
Yeah, the skirmish. All right.
So disaster averted for Yen.
Which is fair. That being said, she has 2 skirmishes. There are 3 lightning.
It's true, but there are also only 2 remote controls.
Yes.
So as long as she's
unless Yenenga positions poorly,
yeah, then she can at least avoid the complete blowout.
But we do see it prevent. For what it's worth,
I will say I still do like the play,
taken
right?
out here. Oh, for sure. You check if Yenenga has it or not, and you force it out.
The archer's still alive, right?
Well, he's not. It's whether or not he discharges. Is it worth spending the 2 to kill the archer?
I think so.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so because you're at 2 cards in hand, and it's going to go into Yenenga's turn here. So you kind of need those coils to like at least get it.
If anything, Yen giving the option here,
I think you always
trying to bait Tesla into doing it.
I also think you always spend the 1. You spend 1 because you're going to get 1 back anyway.
There's not really a reason not to.
No reason not to spend 1. Yeah. All right. Yeah, spend 1.
We see 2.
Yeah,
we see 2.
We do. Now we'll see if Yen did this purposely to bait Tesla and only having 1 coil on defense. I think that might be the case.
Maybe Tesla has a polyphase and he'll be fine with that.
That's also true, yeah. That's where he wouldn't really mind.
We'll see.
But if he doesn't...
Polyphase is good, Intense is good.
Yeah, also true.
Intense is less good, but, you know, it's good.
Karma intensely shuffling his hand. You can see that the tension is rising.
You know what? Bandai Namco did a thing. They banned hand shuffling during tournaments.
Really?
They banned the hand shuffle. And honestly, I respect them for it. Like, you can shuffle it, you can't do that.
Yeah, the
F in the chat for all my magicians.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, it's so annoying. Have you played against John?
Does it annoy you?
Have you played against John? It's... God damn it. Shut it up, dude.
We see Repulsion Blast here, so Yenenga's giving the archer up paying off. Oh, but we do see the intense. Okay, so we're gonna get back some of the cards.
Is that not always the other way around?
Yeah, I feel like.
Right? Like, what's the reasoning to not do it the other way around?
Sure.
I guess maybe the thought process is if it was something like a surprise volley, stops the action gain from being an issue. She can still get the archer back there, but it would at least stop her from getting the action gain to pressure you. So if, let's say she doesn't have the double, she has the volley instead trying to get like a combo turn off, you can get away from that. That would be my.
But even then, you're drawing, so you're like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I do think that the repulsion is better against the surprise volley there, but the intense experimentation, I think it's better into more things.
That's true.
So, I do think that's probably would have been what I blocked with. But if you're going for some of the better, if you're trying to get like the best lineups, then I could see the reasoning for the repulsion.
You see an attack coming in here. Oh, reconsidering our attack.
Oh, you're right. I can see it. All right.
The attack was reconsidered.
Tesla's at 2 coils, so yep. Okay, Karma, we get it, dude.
I pointed it out and now it's stressing you out.
No, I swear to God. No, but he wasn't doing it in the previous games. Let's be clear. He wasn't doing it in the previous games.
I definitely think it's because he's tense, which is super fair.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I'm going to cut him some slack, but, you know. I'm muting TJS, dude. I'm muting TJS.
I already have it muted because I don't like the sounds that the timers make, so it's not affecting me. It's even off screen most of the time.
Wait, you don't like the
No, I do not like I cannot say that I do.
I'm gonna extract that soundbite and I'm gonna get a button for our next convention. And while we're just walking through the event space, I'm just gonna hit the button randomly.
Oh boy!
Ooh.
Holy moly!
Ooh!
All right, so Tesla taking some
That's
damage,
gonna be 5
but
damage. It is gonna deal 2
damage.
Tesla, but that's a big bad death ray. That is a great trade, especially since Tesla is going to be able to maneuver here right afterward. Head to that zone cutoff away from Yanenga's potential double attacks, and go in a spot where it forces the zone to be shared between Yanenga and Tesla, which means that you could try to get some Lightning Storm chip if that's the only defense you have. With the coil that you're getting back, though, you probably want to hope that you have a cancel to prevent any like major combos coming into Yanenga's turn.
Yanenga really wants to Master of the Hunt here. No Master of the Hunt. Ouch.
We don't see a Master of the Hunt, but we do see an attack. I'm going to guess that it is either a surprise or a regular rain of arrows. If you're Tesla, you always play Poly here, in my opinion. You don't want Yanenga to get tempo right now, especially after that enormous trade you just had.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason not to Poly here if you have it. That's true. But I assume he doesn't have it.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have it. Lightning Storm feels bad to block with here because you can't get any chip on it. You're still fine with blocking it if you need to. You could also X-ray because you at least get the discard. Let's see. It's a deep consideration here. My guess is this has to be Rain of Arrows.
Yep.
Yeah, alright. So we do see a draw, which will go before the second attack. Yep. And if you drew into something that you're fine with blocking with, that'd be great here. I would love to honestly block with Kinetic here, if I'm Tesla. I take that 1 damage, I deal 1 back to Yanenga.
Hey, there it is.
Yep, and that's exactly what we see. Tesla's going to take 1 damage, going to recharge coils, deal 1 to Yanenga, which will likely go into the archer.
Too often, but yeah, and we do see it put into the archer here.
But still a damage dealt, and Yanenga will be allowed to move, or maybe forced to move 1 space. I don't think Tesla will do that, because it means that he won't be able to attack Yanenga.
Yep, the damage is mandatory.
But if he wanted to, like... He could try to maneuver an attack and then getting out of the zone of the archer.
Are we just death ring? Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay,
X-ray.
well that's a great one.
Not good.
We can also make
Not
it
good
3
number,
damage.
but great
Yeah.
card to hit. Yeah,
I like that one.
That's
that's
good
3
damage
of the
right there.
archer. 5. There's no more skirmishes in the game, which means that the next lightning storm is going to happen.
Yes.
So
I mean,
now I think Tesla.
plenty of damage to kill here. Like there's
Yeah,
no
so
doubt
Tesla just needs to play defense now. You just have to chill now because Diananga's Wincon is taking you out. You are also at 6 health. That is nothing to scoff at. We do see a very solid value out of One with the Land.
Oh, here comes a
and Archer's going to come in.
Oh, no, just a maneuver.
Oh, no.
Archer body block.
No, that was a drop. That was a drop.
Oh, that was the draw from One with the Land, of course, because you do that after the movement.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So we do see a divide coming here. If I'm Tesla, I want to block with another X-ray because it means you're full blocking and you're also potentially getting rid of something good. You have no more intenses. You do toss a polyphase. Then sure, that's fine.
It hurts, but if you don't have anything else, you have to. Like I get it. Like that's one of those you have to.
100%. And on top of that, I guess it could have been a surprise, which would suck. So
no, but I feel like that's one of those angles where you have to block. So I get it.
Now you just double maneuver. You position yourself in a spot that forces Yenenga to either boost into you or have the archer attack instead. Just protect yourself from rain of arrows as much as you can. That is your lose condition right now.
Yeah, Tesla, if he can get both healing off and get 10, like that's a really solid health total. Of course, that's a long way here, but we still have. I will say, there's still a lot of combo potential for Tesla here.
Yep, 100%. We still have remote control. We still have all 3 7 hertz. Tesla just needs to survive the pressure that Yenenga needs to constantly oppress so that coils never go back up to 2. So you just keep double maneuvering away. You stay out of zone so that you can't.
I mean, the moment you see a fully charged, you bop that.
Yeah, for sure. Getting up to 2 coils is going to be so big from here on out. Especially because, like you said, if he heals with the alternating, that makes up for a lot of the dangers of being at 6 health against Yenenga. Is if he gets both of them off and he's back at 10, I start to worry that Yenenga might not be able to have enough unless she pulls off a nasty, big combo turn with Master. We do see a maneuver here. The Archer is going to be able to reach Tesla. Yenenga will not without a boost. I doubt she will boost for it, but she could. If Karma feels like that is the win con that he needs to do in order to get to him, then that's super fair. But I think right now the Archer's just fine to toss something like a shift or another divide. We do see the one with the land boost though, so that's very telling to me. That is Karma. If I'm Crockpot, that is Karma telling me the only way I'm winning now is by killing you as fast as I can.
Yep.
I mean, and I kind of agree with Karma right now.
I agree 100%. So, I mean, if you have a polyphase, throw a polyphase because you're just buying time now.
Yep. You're also in a spot
polyphase will stop everything.
Lightning Storm still isn't a huge deal here on. Ooh, okay.
Do you see an X-ray?
Tesla.
Interesting decision point here is whether or not you do the Archer or the action gain.
We're getting into action.
We do see the action gain, and Jaws is going to be there. So here's the question. You have to keep the coil. You have to leave it on top. Yep. You need it because of the other attack that's about to come in. And even though it hurts to allow the Jaws to stay, this is clearly Yenenga saying, I have to toss everything at you. So, takes the Stallion. Oh no, that's really bad for Tesla. That is Tesla down to 2.
Okay. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little confused by that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't very confused by that X right now.
Yeah.
Right?
There isn't. If you didn't have a defense, then you discard.
You spend the X-ray. You get the
you spend the X-ray to discard. You have fully charged in hand, but we see an attack instead. Is he risking the death ray?
Isn't that threatening of an attack? Maybe.
Is he risking the death ray?
I mean, yeah, I'd throw a death ray. Fuck it.
What if you have 7 hertz? Fuck.
Oh,
But it's
okay. Oh no.
Oh,
it
okay, no,
wasn't.
I was
It
thinking.
just
I thought he was second.
the
Archer.
elf was
Okay,
pushed
no, we're
off
good. We're
onto
good. We're good.
the
We're good.
archer, yeah.
We're good. We're good. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. All right, look. I saw the archer leave the board and I was perplexed.
Oh, yeah, same here. He still has an action left though. So
I mean, if
what
you have
did
another
we do
attack,
here?
you throw an attack.
What if
I
you
think
have
you throw another
so?
attack.
I mean, it's very possible that Yen just didn't block that because she still had plenty of health with the archer. But if you have the 5 here, what if she just doesn't have a defense?
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Goes for the draw as well.
Goes for the draw. Okay.
I think that makes sense if you don't have a good I mean, basically, if you don't have Death Ray or the 5. Or that.
That's the other fully charged. Goes for an attack.
Death Ray.
Is Death Ray not just?
Death Ray's not just lethal because
Yenega blocks for 3.
Yeah, if Yenega blocks
No!
only point blank.
Oh
God.
Oh my gosh! Gains the action. Does it kill?
Oh my god! Holy cow! Good lord! What a game!
Okay.
No,
Sorry,
What a set.
I'm a nitpick. You had you had a fully charged and you didn't spend that call. I'm a nitpick. You still won. I'm a nitpick.
Yes, it didn't matter at all, but there was no reason for you not to discard, considering your hand now. But that being said, great risk taking there and crazy game 3, just going for it all.
I do like going for it there. Like, is he saying he started with this, then drew into this and this? Or like, is he saying he drew into? Right, but yeah, he got it at the end. Great games.
Yeah, those games are wild, especially in 2 and 3. But even the first game was really good too.
Yo.
Hello, man. Those were some wild games, guys. Those were so much fun to watch and commentate.
Crazy, right? Those were crazy ones.
Yeah, no, those are very entertaining.
And then Darkblade, you ever seen 3 games on the same map, and then
We were talking about that as we got started on the third one because we were chatting about some other stuff. We were actually looking up some stats and stuff on UM League just for Ito and Angel are going back and forth on their fighters played and stuff. And then we realized, they're ready to start, and we're like, we're on the same map again. So this was our home for the stream, and it yielded some fantastic games. So
yeah.
All I'm gonna say is that y'all went to Globe all 3 times, and I think you chose the perfect map thematically because you took the Globe Theater for all 3 games, and holy crap, y'all put on a show. That was a crazy best of 3. Really, really good from both of y'all.
Well, yeah, thanks, man. That was wild. If it was besides, I'm telling you guys, my hands were shaking that first game. I was so nervous that first game. I just every time I dropped down, I don't know if you guys heard me, but every time I dropped down the remote scheme, I was like, what am I doing right now? What are we doing?
yeah.
Every single time I was like, this is the worst remote that's ever been played in the history of Unmatched. And I just kept doing it, and I was like, dude, that felt so bad. I didn't know, so Karma was saying that Red is favored there. I didn't know that I would be at a disadvantage. I thought I had a pretty good chance. And then as it started going, I was like, this just feels awful. And then I'm playing, I just did those. Yeah, that felt bad. I felt bad that one.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The early Huntsman kill was nice, but then stuff went downhill from there.
Exactly, yeah, it felt good at the start, and then it just immediately he recovered and then just took over, and I had nothing to do. Could not do anything. The second game felt, that was weird. That was, again, a wild game. Very different than I've ever seen. He didn't have any archers, and I didn't have Jackalope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that one was interesting just because Jackalope going down before getting any horns off is obviously real rough. That's just so much damage you're losing, but you played it exactly how you needed to. I think honestly, that's a style that Bigfoot likes in that matchup anyway, but especially after Jack goes down without any real value, other than helping take out a couple archers early.
Mm-hmm.
And then just coming down to the wire at the end, like with some of those final interactions, and then it coming down to like needing the jaws at the end, it being one of the bottom 4, in this case the bottom 10.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was.
I had to go for it.
So
I had to
tense.
send it because it was like.
Oh yeah.
There's and I don't know if you guys heard this either, but again, Karma did a great job. I definitely was sold that he had the jaws.
Mhm.
You know, like the position. Just say it, Levi. The positioning. Nobody, don't touch that. The positioning on when he was moving him around. He was like considering, going here.
Mhm.
He's like, should I go here? And then I couldn't get to where it would have gotten me the, better value. I couldn't boost to here.
Yeah, because
but
you were
I would have had to boost with the other red
middle.
4, and that would have been really, really. I mean, it wouldn't gain a. It wasn't a 5, so it was a 4. So there's no point in doing it. If he has it, he has it. So
Yep.
So I kind of just boosted him right there, and then it turned out it was not in the hand, which was so lucky. And then this game was just wild. I was trying to decide how Karma would play it going into it, and because I really wanted to pick a really range friendly map. Initially, I was thinking about Memorial. I was thinking about other stuff, but I mean, obviously Memorial with Unanga is not great for anyone else. But but I was like, there's a chance that he goes second, and then I'm going first, and I should have picked a tighter map. But then I was like, man, Karma plays aggressive. It's always wanting to attack, so I'm thinking going first and probably going to aggress me the whole time, very similar to the red game. And so I was like, I think this will probably work out. Also, I just don't like this one for Unanga, this map, because of the solo spaces and not being able to bring back a guy with this card.
Where are you trying to go?
I mean, I think it's fine, a map for Yen overall. Like, if you're staying around the middle for the dry zones, you have a lot of good jaw spots, and you're still good overall. Like, it's so nice for ranged pressure, because I can usually almost attack every turn. And, like, the archer revives, I mean, in this matchup, I usually just play them for the action gains anyways.
Okay.
So, yeah, I wasn't really too concerned about that. But yeah, one thing I definitely should have done is when I boosted in with the one with the land, I should have put my archer here to pin you. Just to guarantee the point.
Yeah,
blank.
yeah, that was something that we talked about at the very end there, is we caught that as just a slight positioning thing that could have helped.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually fully saves me, because he still like kills the archer first,
Yes.
gains action, can still maneuver, gains action with this one. I take 2 still over my point blank. I was at 7, I'm at 5, and then this still kills me. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's doing, but yeah, he needed exactly this hand to kill me.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I like the odds. He had 2 cards in hand. What are the odds that he draws exactly this? Like, I just throw my stallion here and just go, okay, attack me.
I think I literally said on stream, like, I don't blame you for boosting in there, because you just go for it, and like, it's so unlikely that the perfect sequence happens, but just because it's so unlikely doesn't mean it's impossible. So I definitely don't blame you for taking that risk. I probably would have too.
My thought process was as well, like, I was getting so low on health so early due to him like doing very good repulsion plays. I was like, well, if I give him time to breathe, and like he gets to 2 coils, and he gets like 1 death ray, then like probably something like Polyphase will be lethal. I just do not live him. It doesn't happen. So right now, Tesla has a lot of reds and schemes. I do technically have lethal in hand. I have to go for it.
Is he right here?
He was right there. He's the blue guy. And again, like, I think that I would have had to, like you said, Karma. You saw it real quick. You are very quick. You're a quick thinker. I'm a quick thinker sometimes, but in these games, I have to like slow down and like, okay, let me really check my, check all the things. So there's definitely a chance. I think there's a good chance that you're right, that I would have won regardless. But there's also a chance that I would have thrown it. I've done that too many times. So I'm glad I didn't this game, and I'm glad that the deck order was so nice right there at that moment, especially.
That order was really nice for you this time, having all your draws early, so I couldn't pressure that much. To be fair, I also had the skirmish early against.
I know. I was like you said. You kept no. Okay, so you said you kept it for that. Were you actually looking for that in your hand, or was it just like it just happened to be there? Okay.
I always have to look for that in a scene.
Yeah.
Because I did not think about. This is how much I don't like, guys. I only can play on stream nowadays. Like I literally, so if I'm streaming, that's when I'm playing, and I'm not playing anytime outside of that. So it's like it is all my. Like I used to like be able to watch games and like, okay, I know this matchup, I know this stuff. I'm having to like just spitball these matchups, and I totally forgot about this guy, until I saw my hand. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna try to kill everybody at one time. And I was like, and then once I got in there and I started to like set it up, I was like, oh, this is so obvious. I'm like, there's no chance he's not. If he has a skirmish, he's definitely playing it. But I was like, even if he does, whatever, it's fine, I guess. But it was so because like for me, it was like, whoa, this is cool. Look at this cool thing I'm about to do. And then as I was getting closer, I was like, this is the most telegraphed thing I've ever done.
Yeah, you're not for what it's worth. Like you said, it's less about actually getting it off and more about forcing the skirmish out. It's saying you need to play skirmish right now or else this big thing will happen. So I think it's still the right move even if it's super obvious.
And like even if it's obvious, it doesn't even like I don't even have to have the skirmish in opening hand, right? It's 2 copies in 30 cards and I only drew 7 cards at that point. So chances are high I don't have it.
Yep, exactly.
Right. Yeah, and then I was trying to decide, should I attack like what was the best chance of you not playing the skirmish? And I was like, would it be attacking the archer or would it be attacking Yanenga? And I was like, I think I could maybe you're like tempted to play like a stallion or something if I attack Yanenga, and that was kind of what I was thinking. And then but I don't know, maybe
No, so the thought process is you pretty much always go into Yanenga because either fighter can play the skirmish. So if the skirmish is there, it's going to get played likely either way. But if you attack an archer, it gives them an extra out and pin the prey. So you don't want to go into the archer because if Yanenga Stallion charges, she gets out of the 2 damage, but the archer still dies. So you're fine with that ultimately.
Yes.
So going for Yen with the attack is pretty much always going to be correct, unless maybe if like both the pins are gone, you could consider attacking an archer because then you still probably kill the archer. But if pins are still around, you definitely go for Yanenga there.
I mean, that just tells you how like my brain was not fully charged. It was I was considering attacking the archers, and until you just said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good reason why that's not doing it. But I found the right solution anyways.
Yes. Yep.
Got there. But yeah, great games, Karma, and sorry that I know this was frustrating at the end there because you saw it too late. Good games, for sure.
Yeah, thanks guys for having us and putting on some amazing games here. It was a ton of fun, and congrats to Crockpot for advancing in the bracket.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome to top 64.
Yay! All right, thanks, guys.
Yep, have a good rest of your night, guys.
You too. Thanks for seeing
See ya.
Later.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right, and thanks Angel for joining me. This was this was
what
crazy set. I'm really glad I made it work timing wise, just because those were some crazy games.
Yep. We didn't expect Ito to be here. We didn't expect Glow to be all 3 games. We didn't expect to make it to game 3 because it was not looking great after that first one. And here we are. Crockpot top 64. Congrats to Crockpot.
Yeah.
Well done to Karma for making top 128.
Oh, definitely. Still have to be top half of your group. So.
Yep.
Definitely ramping up and getting into the real exciting part of these tourneys where it's high stakes. It's best of 3. And hey, if we get more games or more matches even close to these, then I'll be happy. Hope everyone has a good rest of the night wherever you are, and I will catch y'all later.